Hi Spidlings! Welcome to the Spid the Spider Children Book Podcast, where I tell you about Spid and his adventures. I am Spid's friend Cleverley Evaleigh. Today we're going to talk about a book called Spid the Spider Has a Day Off. This isn't a story reading. Instead, we're going to talk about the story. What happens? Why it's funny? And what it can teach us. What kind of book is this? Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is a funny adventure story about a spider who wakes up one morning thinking he's got to go to work, and then realizes he doesn't. He has a whole day to himself. At first, that sounds brilliant. But Spid quickly discovers something important. Having a day off doesn't always go the way you plan. That idea sits at the very heart of this book. Why is the book funny? One reason children enjoy Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is its silly humor. Spid eats things like wasp Wheaties, grasshopper granola. He drinks something called arachnocola, which gives him embarrassing smells. There are also funny made-up words, playful names, and jokes about smells, tummy aches, and getting things wrong. This kind of humor is important because it helps children feel relaxed and included. The story isn't trying to be perfect, and neither is Spid. What is the book really about? Although Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is funny, it's also about feelings. Spid feels lonely, excited, impatient, frightened, embarrassed, and disappointed, all in one day. Children often experience these same feelings, sometimes without knowing how to explain them. Spid shows that it's normal to feel many different emotions, even in a short space of time. The idea of silly shortcuts. One of the most important moments in Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is when Spid takes a shortcut through a wheat field. He knows it's not the safest idea. But he's in a hurry. And he wants things to be easier. This leads to a very frightening moment with a giant combine harvester. The book doesn't tell children off. Instead, it shows them something gently. Shortcuts can sometimes lead to trouble. That's a lesson children can understand without being lectured. Fear, and coping with it. When Spid is frightened, he panics at first. He runs in circles. He can't think clearly. Then something important happens. He stops. He hides. He waits. And the danger passes. This moment teaches children that fear doesn't last forever, and that staying calm can help. Embarrassment and kindness. Another theme in Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is embarrassment. Spid smells. People avoid him. Someone even jokes about bottling his awful smells. Children laugh at this, but they also recognize it. The story quietly says, everyone has embarrassing moments. They pass. They don't define you. That's a very comforting message. Why does the book use songs? Songs appear throughout the story because music helps Spid cope. When his plans fail, he sings. When things feel difficult, he sings. This shows children a healthy idea. Creative things, like singing, can help us feel better. How does the story end? Spid doesn't get what he wanted. He doesn't see his friends. His perfect day off doesn't happen. But he's okay. He's learned something. And he keeps going. This ending is gentle, honest, and reassuring, especially for children who feel upset when things don't turn out right. What can children learn from Spid the Spider Has a Day Off? Spid the Spider Has a Day Off helps children understand that plans don't always work. Mistakes are part of learning. Feelings come and go. Humor helps. And things usually turn out okay in the end. It teaches resilience without preaching. Final thought. Spid the Spider Has a Day Off is funny, warm, and thoughtful. It doesn't rush children. It doesn't scare them. And it doesn't pretend that everything is perfect. Instead, it gently says, some days are messy. And that's all right. Thank you for listening. And remember, even on the wobbliest of days, you'll be okay. I want to tell you that I will be back to talk about Spid's second adventure called Spid the Spider Battles a Pandemic. See you again, then. Stay safe and happy. Bye bye for now.